Hey, everybody. I hope you're doing well. God bless you. I am so happy to see you. Thank you for taking time out of your busy schedule to spend a little time with me. My name is Kim, and you are most welcome. All right, you guys, for today, the verse is taken from Genesis chapter 4, verse 1, and it says, Now Adam knew his wife, and she conceived and bore Cain, and said, I have acquired a man from the Lord. Imagine that. And I've read this before, but it didn't sink in like it did today. I have acquired a man from the Lord, Eve said. She was all excited. Here she's having her firstborn child. And so imagine the joy that comes along with that. I don't know if any of you are watching and you've had children before, that joy that comes, your first pregnancy, the first baby that comes, it's a very, even not even the first, it could be, your third or fifth or seventh child, and just that joy that comes with having children. And so here, she's excited. She's saying, I have acquired a man from the Lord. And so this is what the Lord wanted me to share with you today. He is saying that there will be an abundance of babies in 2023, and this is something even I've been praying about because when I look at certain countries, like say Japan or South Korea, I've been praying for them because I see that there is a great decline in babies over there and children being born, and I'm like, I know the Lord said, be fruitful, be abundant, have children. And but that's not happening over there for whatever reason, whatever the issues that they may be over there. But there and even other places in the world, the having children is on the decline. And God is like, I don't like that. He was saying, that this should be a year, 2023 would be a year for an abundance of babies. In 2023, he says, all over, let there be an abundance of babies. He says there needs to be a revival. He says bear children, and I guess this is for the married couples. If we're sticking to the Bible, keeping it sanctified and holy, married people, I guess this message is for you. Bear children, bear children. The Lord says, I will give these special gifts, even when you think there is no hope. The Lord says, I will give you hope. He says, call to me. I will bless you, saith the Lord. I will give you a man from the Lord. And this, when it says man, it could be a girl, it could be a boy. For your case, not saying, you're all going to have boys, but ask the Lord. Say, Lord, like Eve said, I've acquired a man for the Lord. Say, Lord, I want to acquire a man from you, in the sense of not saying a spouse, but for a child, similar to what Eve is here saying. Lord, I would like to have a child, whether it's a boy or a girl. Give God praise. I'm thankful for that. Let them be healthy. Let them be whole. Let them be in their right frame of mind. Just, Lord, and I dedicate this baby to you, but Lord, bless me with a baby. Let this be your year. And so if that's something that's on your heart, you feel this message resonates. I can't even say the word. Uh, it, it's in my head and I can't say it, but if this message is for you, it's not my day today for speech, but if this message is for you, you feel this message is for you, or maybe somebody else that let them know. Pray, for yourself, pray for, maybe a family members, pray for friends, have, people that you can share this with and be like, hey, this is a year for babies, an abundance of babies. And the Lord says, I will give you a man from the Lord. Trust in the Lord, he says. Trust in him, pray, come to him, talk to him, and let the Lord know what you would like. Talk to the Lord, come to, together as husband and wife and say, Lord, maybe, we haven't had a baby and we'd like to try and we'd like to have a baby. Or maybe we've been trying for a while, but we've been unsuccessful. Or maybe we feel, we're old, we're 50, and we haven't had a baby, but is there any hope, Lord? Let us know. And I've heard stories like that. People, they've gone and adopted, and all of a sudden, all these years they weren't able to have a baby, and then bam, they had a baby. Even in your 50s, there's even, I think, 60-year-olds that have had children. So not saying that will be your plot or, your plight or anything, but whatever age or stage you may be in, entrust to God. He is, the God of miracles. There's nothing that God cannot do. If he could do it for Adam and Eve, if he could do it for Sarah and Abraham and Sarah, if he could do it for, so many people in the Bible, and so many others around. You may, hear miracle stories here and there of God working and moving. He can do it for you. So this is a year for babies, an abundance of babies. Pray for an abundance of babies. And don't let the naysayers of, the people of the world tell you, hey, we need to have population control and cut back on the amount of babies being born. This world is massive. This world is massive. And that's a story for another day. There is space. There is space for babies. And if God says so, then he will make it to be so. Ask God for what you want, present it to him, and he will grant unto you the desires of your heart. So I pray this blesses you. Married couples, this is for you, or, single people, share it with friends. Pray for your married friends so that they can have babies, an abundance of babies this year in 2023. All right, you guys. And if you get started this March, you can have a baby by December. It's possible. Oh, you got your 9 months right there. All right, you guys. But I love you. God bless you. I am praying for you. I look forward to seeing you again next time. If you have any prayer requests, drop it down below and we'll talk again soon. Okay? Take care. Ciao.